After 18 years with John Harbaugh, the Baltimore Ravens have hired a new coach. His name is Jesse Minter. He was the former defensive coordinator for the LA Chargers. A few things to know about Jesse Minter. Since he was the defensive coordinator for the LA Chargers, they transitioned from a 24th ranked overall defense to lead the NFL in 2024 with 17.7 points per game as a scoring defense. They consistently in the top 10. This unit in 2025 recorded 19 interceptions, which is the second most in the NFL, and also led the team to a 46% red zone touchdown efficiency in 2025. This is the guy that I think, in my opinion, was he my first choice? No. I thought that the Ravens would go after a Brian Flores, maybe a Clint Kubiak, who's the OC for the Seattle Seahawks. Jesse Minter was on the radar. It makes sense. The guy has familiarity with this Ravens team, with the identity of the Baltimore Ravens as we've known for all these years. He coached under John Harbaugh as a defensive assistant from 2017 to 2020. So the guy understands, the Raven mentality, the standard that is set, and the culture that is supposed to be set with the Ravens. So Eric DeCosta said that he basically was the guy that checked off the most boxes. They conducted about 20 interviews with different coaches. They agreed that Minter was the guy. Although this is the right first step for the Ravens in changing this regime, the next thing is offensive coordinator. You have to get an offensive coordinator that is going to work directly with Lamar Jackson, who's going to have a great relationship with Lamar Jackson, and get him an offense that he feels comfortable in, and also learn how to continue to evolve with Lamar. That's to me is a vital piece that is coming up next. You got this first vital piece out of the way. Now you have to work on OC. You have to work on DC, who's going to be coaching this defense. The thing that was most disappointing with this Ravens defense is that I felt like a lot of times it lacked aggression. It lacked a pass rush. Therefore the secondary, although it was talented, was very, got burned a lot of times. So I think I'm going to be very interested for what kind of tone Jesse Minter is going to set for that defense, for the defensive side of the ball. He's a head coach, but he comes from a defensive background, so that's something I'm going to be paying attention to the most. But again, the next vital piece for the Ravens is who is going to be the offensive coordinator to work directly with Lamar Jackson. You are not going anywhere if Lamar Jackson and the offensive coordinator are not clicking on the same page. That is vitally important. That'll be the next step. A lot of Ravens fans are a little skeptical naturally. I mean, again, I just said it to start this video. This is the first time in 18 years that we're calling a new guy a head coach that's not named John Harbaugh for the Baltimore Ravens. So naturally, there's going to be a little bit of fear of the unknown. There's going to be a little bit of, well, what if this goes wrong, or what if this doesn't click? What if? That's actually going to happen. I mean, this is a franchise that is not, and a fan base that is not used to seeing many coaching searches over the years. But the vibe that I get with Jesse Minter, listening to guys like Derwin James, who's been an all-pro basically since he entered the league, one of the best players in the NFL for a long time, spoke very, very highly of Jesse Minter, saying that he's ready to be a head coach. When guys like Derwin James, speak very highly of a coach, you pay attention, you listen. So I feel a good vibe with Jesse Minter. I don't know a ton about him. We're still all getting to know him, but I do get a good vibe. And again, this is a guy that understands what it means to be a Raven. He understands what it means to lead a franchise like this, and it's going to be a big challenge. We have to see what the Ravens are going to do in the draft. We have to see what they're going to do with the remaining coordinator jobs that are open, and just see what this brand new era of Ravens football is going to start looking like. But the first domino is falling. It begins with Jesse Minter.